Howdy ho, motherfuckers. I was just on the Duel Links subreddit looking at Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Someone made a Dragoonity Dragon Maid deck and it was fucking delicious. But nobody cares about that, but I thought I'd say it anyway. Alright, we're gonna go into Act 2. I don't think I actually did that much off stream. Because to my knowledge, I have all the achievements and shit. And the rest of the shit's kind of inconsequential. Apparently, all the armor sets I was going for are actually kind of dog shit. And they like immediately get power crept. So we'll just stick with Sabiel's little fucking pirate set, I guess, for the time being, the captain set. I think that's about all I want to say. Got a few days off, by which I mean 2 days, and then I'm working again. But you know, hey ho. Yeah, that's fine. I have a save anyway. Maybe I should. I do have a hard save technically. That's a hard save. I'll just keep that. Board the boat. We're gonna have to make a save because there's 2 achievements we can get here, which I've said a few times. No, I've been. Oh, hang on. Never mind. I was gonna talk. I mean, I'll talk anyway, but.
The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as
Act 2 out of 4. Does that technically mean? Well, we're not even halfway, really. Let's be honest.
The fate of this godforsaken.
I don't know how long the other 3 acts are. Apparently, like Act 1 is just classified as like a tutorial. Like literally, the whole entire act is a tutorial. Apparently, that's how it's described as. So I don't know if the other acts are as long. Apparently they're more difficult. Well, obviously they're going to be more difficult, but apparently I'm going to get arse raped is what I've been told.
Looking down at your robes, you see they're damp with blood and the ocean's spray. In the distance, Fort
Cool. I don't know what the fuck I want to like.
Don't stand between a prince and his principles. The Magisters learned that the hard way.
I've no sympathy for those who die in the line of duty, especially as
a hard-fought freedom, sure, but if spilling blood is bad, it shouldn't be so agreeable. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy.
We should unlock respecking soon, then I believe. And apparently you can't. I don't know if you can change your party or not afterwards. I don't know if you can like disband it or if you're stuck with it, but I've been told you can't customize it anymore, whatever that really means. They're just taking the filthy iron key from Sabiel. Oh, everyone's just fucking off, I guess. Oh, what?
Claude, we're so close to escaping.
I'm just gonna loot this shit, I guess. Wow, a sodden diary. Lady O'War. Who are you? Are you familiar? Can't see your name. Are you familiar?
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. The ship won't sail. We have
What?
to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us. It's hewn from elven livewood.
I see.
Passes over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby.
That was Brendan.
Not Brendan. Oh, hello, welcome, welcome.
My call, he touched the figure.
I fucked around with some of the settings of my stream, so if the chat looks slightly different, that's why.
He burned.
Voice fucking around with shit. Also, it is stormy as fuck where I'm at, so if I get, like, temporarily disconnected, it's because the internet's got absolutely arse raped by the wind. But, fingers crossed, it's looking pretty cushy. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be careful.
Remember what I said.
If you dive and this was all for
If
nothing.
you die, then nothing.
That's the power of quick saving.
That much is clear. But I couldn't
Well, my condolences, not that I give a shit, but...
We were held captive.
Cool, I'm gonna save before I get arse raped by whatever the fuck this guy is.
Blessings to our fallen.
So if I use this, do I just die?
Is a towering figurehead.
What level are you?
It looms
Yeah,
above,
8.
its fangs bared at the open sea.
It'll be fine. I did a decent amount of shit in Act 1. I was gonna do a little bit more, but I didn't really have enough time, like in my spare time, to do anything. And not enough. I'll be alright. It'll be fine. I have a save anyway, so...
At that moment, the ship serendipitously.
Oh, I like the word serendipitously.
Almost like it is acknowledging your observation.
Nah, I'll be fuck every ball.
Searing pain races up
It's
your arm.
angry.
The ship senses you. It's
At least level 9, you might have a big problem with the next fight. Probably, maybe. We'll see. I don't have enough, like, time to religiously grind at 100% literally everything in this game is the issue. Like I said, like, I try and do what I can off stream, but we are literally going to be here forever if I have to individually do every single tiny little minute hidden secret thing in, like, every act. We're going to be here for a little bit. But we'll see. Like I said, I have several saves that I can reload to if I get shit on. I'm just interested to see if I die.
intensifies. It's spreading past your arm, across your
It'd be really
chest.
hilarious if I
Your
just
lungs
die.
feel like-
Oh, I didn't really do that much.
Are fallen. Pray that they may find rest.
I remember.
Ooh,
this man.
goody.
His name was Kerbin.
Summoning.
Friend's sword couldn't save him.
Target character regenerates vitality and magic armor according to the number of allied characters and totems in their vicinity.
Pray that they may find rest.
It's an interesting, like, support thing, I guess. Oh, damn, this guy's actually got some decent shit on him. I always forget the fucking buttons. I didn't really use Rebecca's form that much, but I'm pretty sure that wand I just got is, like, better. Whatever the fuck it was. Saw some shit I need to identify. Was it this one? Magical Wand of the Lizard. I mean, I lose an intelligence and a Hydra Fist, but I gain, like, quite a bit of extra damage. I'll keep it for now, I guess. What the fuck am I even doing then? I'll just walk around and steal everything's. Steal everybody's shit. Oh, a tooth! No, I want that. They're fucking expensive for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I'm a fat bastard. I forgot that I've just magically lost, like, my team. They kind of just fucked off and left me. Well, I can drop whatever the fuck that painting is, because I accidentally picked that one up. Fuck is a wooden Taj? Oh, it's a shield. Wakarimashita. I can probably suck off that guy. I don't need the Bible, I don't think. Fuck the Bible. The Bible can go away. I mean, a lot of this shit's, like, pretty mediocre. If I've read a book, surely I don't, like, need any more. I can just retain the information in that noggin of mine. I mean, that's not really great, but... Fucking hell, that's a big-ass bug. I'll do for now. Maybe I probably shouldn't just, like, pick up every single thing I see. That would help, huh?
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
Oh, okay.
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you.
Yeah, we're not really going anywhere, though, are we?
Ah, our undead Godwoken.
I don't think it's a smart idea to just announce to the world that I'm undead. That seems a little bit, I don't know, it kind of goes against my whole wearing a mask thing I've got going on.
Not a moment longer than we have to. But we're at something of an impasse.
No shit won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
I've already, like, tried, to be fair, but...
You're welcome to try.
What Gareth
Nah, I'm the main
means is
character.
Don't bother. Livewood will only move when it wants to, or in this tub's case, when it's forced to. That's right. The ship's made of an elven ancestor tree, the spirit of which is still
I
trapped in
see.
the plank. What we need is a way to control the bloody thing.
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with
Not dark
These
magic.
Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I
No,
have
not really. I don't really care.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they?
Right. That is kind of a funny one, actually. But I'll do my best. Away I go. I doubt there's anything useful up here, but we may as well have a look. Can I, like, bring you back?
High time to stop gallivanting and resume our journey together. Wouldn't
I
you
mean,
say?
why did you fucking leave anyway?
Off we go then.
You fucked off for a grand 2 seconds and decided, actually, nah, let's go back. Did I just gain a fucking metric fuck ton of XP? No, I didn't. Stairs. Oh, yeah.
I was just getting used to this
Come.
already.
Come. Dallas's assistant. That's a little.
To the other. He seems eager to move.
Are we not concerned by the fact that these people are aboard?
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something.
Okay, I guess we're just keeping them there. I'm sure that's not going to cause any problems whatsoever. Who the fuck are you, Exter?
We have to find a way to get this ship
I don't care, Exter, you're a side character. Where's Sabila at? I think she's over here. Somewhere. Who the fuck? Beast!
You and me. What do you say?
Oh, so this is probably one of the final, like, options you have to, like, bring all your team back. That makes more sense. Because obviously, there's more party members than there is, like, that you can hold in your party. So this will be the other one. Who the fuck is Leia? Never mind.
Melody says if we can get...
Alright, well, there's nothing else. Wow, more reward points. Thanks, Xbox. I can't wait to not be able to redeem those for anything mildly useful. Down the hatch. Oh, is it one of those weird fucking annoying doors again? Cool.
Speak to me if you're looking for hired help.
Oh, you can just hire
Fight with
teammates.
every stripe. They know how to. So, what'll it be?
Cool. I mean, like, I'm not gonna use it, but cool.
What's this? I found something.
What did you... Oh, a loose plank, eh? Pretty dog shit, honestly. A suspicious looking mirror that I kind of want to click A on, but first I want Sabile. But I don't know where the fuck she went to. Probably just walked past her 7 times, to be fair, but... There you are, you little fucker.
We've braved the joy.
You're not quite certain.
Yay! The band's back together again after being away for all but 2 seconds. Now we can fuck around and do shit.
It won't save you.
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop.
Well, she's dislocated her fucking arms for shits and giggles.
I owe you, Godwoken.
I don't know who you are.
Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
Hurt the figure lying on the cot. It is indeed Alexander, out cold. That's lame. I killed that guy. They better not do a thing where it's like, oh, if your companions die in the next fight, then they die forever. Oh, that's not good. Let me hang on. Let me move my chat. There we are. The proportions are a little off because I changed the resolution again for the 15,000th time. They better not do a thing where it's like, oh, you beat the big bad guy, but then big bad guy gets saved, and then you gotta beat the big bad guy again. It reminds me of it's like Batman when he can't kill his fucking enemies. He just keeps like imprisoning them, and then they just escape immediately after. I don't think opening the gate is a good idea,
I wish.
but they may do it anyway.
The Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms
Ah.
held above my head, feet barely able to touch the deck.
I see.
Now my joints are paying the price. No,
They had us down below.
Chained up in the dark. Ah, just like the 1800s.
Maybe it was just the lack of
The
food
bad guy
and
makes the
rest
fight
playing
impossible to
tricks,
win.
But I swear I had.
Ah, that's
children
something.
and, horrible moaning coming. From
Nothing quite like a
But when we
scripted
got
fight.
free, it was empty.
Yeah, at least I can like blame the game and not my lack of skill.
He must be tougher than he looks to have survived that fight with you and the others. The wicked ones are.
Well, he
always
didn't
the last
survive,
to
did he? He
shuffle
just has
off
plot
the form
armor.
of echoes, though, ain't they?
You can't kill him that fight. That's fucking lame.
The Seeker throws a toxic look at the imprisoned Magister.
Hardly. She's just some deckhand. If it were up to me, I'd tie her to the main mast and use her for arrow practice. But Malady wants to. Not getting anything out of either of them. All right then, just.
I mean, I probably regret it, but hey, I could lockpick it myself, but.
Hope you find something useful.
Alright, hello,
Magister
woman.
paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She notices you.
Why are we
observing her.
keeping him
She
alive?
straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel. Lady
Okay, now you speak like Eminem. Slow down,
The
bitch.
information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your.
Yeah, but I have like, I put 10 skill points into lobotomy. We're Bioshock Infiniting it again. She knows how to get the ship moving. There may be more kindly to her.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate.
Oh, yeah, she's a dumbass.
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with
Want
unwavering
to use him like a
eyes.
ransom? I'm sure that's gonna go well. What am I leveled into? Intelligence, but it's probably not gonna work anyway, knowing me. Never mind.
There's a shift in the Magister's expression.
I'm a good Magister, loyal. but
Something about her has
something
changed.
about
What
her
has
changed.
changed?
She's toying with dark magic, like a common sorcerer. She had this old book of hymns and incantations. It was only ever in her hands, or else locked away in her cabin at the stern.
I see. So you want me to loot up her cabin?
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the divine.
I literally. Well, I've just fucked myself, have I not? Because I can't even. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna fail both of these, and then I'm gonna have to fight the fucker, and it's gonna be like, haha, game over. Yeah, I lose these, or not.
All right.
That's a fucking miracle.
Ifan grabs you by the sleeve, not hard.
Let me work on him. I've got.
Yeah, you
questions
fan, go and
and
torture the
answers.
little fucker.
Answers
Make him
I
lose a couple
only
fingers before we have to fight him.
Ifan approaches Alexander, who lies flat on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, Alexander's eyes are only half closed.
Yeah, cool.
Ifan grabs him by the jaw and shakes violently.
That doesn't seem like the
puts
best
him
of torture
towards
methods.
And his eyes flutter, yet
Why did you trigger the death?
That's the only persuasion check because you can't lose. That is interesting.
Why?
I guess it's because she's just a lowly little bitch. Why did you trigger the death fog?
no matter how
Oh, we're getting
strong
some
the
exposition that I should
there
be
is
paying
no
attention to,
response
but
from
aren't.
unconscious Alexander. He reaches his arm back, and you realize he intends to punch Alexander in the face.
No! You won't stand by an well, he's a dickhead, so why do I care? Yeah, I don't care.
Ifan's fist connects with
I've already been told he's fucking immortal in the next fight, so might as well knock him up now.
Streams from Alexander's nose, yet he stirs not at all. Without a word, Ifan struck.
That was a really cool story. Alright, time to fuck off. I want to say hello to the mirror. Oh, it just allows you to change your shit. Just your appearance? Because that's not something I care about. Can you, out of interest, can you, alter other characters' appearances? Oh, fascinating. Alexander's not the main bad. Yeah, I know he's not the main bad. But it's because he's not the main bad, you think he'd be easy to kill off, but apparently not. I'm pretty sure Dallas isn't even the main bad, because the game's old, so whenever you search up and think about the game, you just immediately get spoiled, but...
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished. The wood groans and creaks. The face vanishes.
Okay. The move says you changed. Oh, it does. I thought it. Well, I wanted it to. Let me go back. 'Cause I do want to respec some shit, but oh yeah, it does. Presets and talents. Yeah, I mean, at some point I will. I guess. I don't need Hydrosophist anymore because I'm not using Blood Rain. Do I want Persuasion? I guess. Okay. What do you know? I want to accept changes. I mean, let's change like the odd thing then. Let's see. May as well have a look. Don't quite know why she has a Constitution stat. I don't know where this shit even come from. Have at least one character. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just need to decide who I want it on. You don't really need to have sneaking. I don't think. I'm not sure actually. Maybe sneaking would be useful. And I can't change any other things for you, so. Because I know Ethan and Red Prince already have like quite high persuasion. But I mainly use the main character. He's the one that instigates all the conversations, so. You kind of need. Wait, do you need your? What actually are you using in your kit that requires geomancy? Fortify. I mean, like, it's okay. He doesn't really have a lot of skills. I don't think he really needs geomancy, but then I would lose the skill. I may as well keep it, I guess, for now at least. Yeah, so he has bartering and persuasion. So if we just put 5 persuasion on him, because Ethan is the bartering guy. Why has he got like a fucking anime pose going on? Does he really need finesse anymore? I don't think Ethan needs finesse, does he? Because I'm just using him as a mage. Which means he wouldn't need Huntsman either, I don't think. He's kind of all over the place at the moment. I mean, high ground is nice, and I think I'm gonna get rid of it. And I think I'm just gonna put it into pyro. And he's got enough finesse into that. I will like double check his kit to make sure that I'm not like losing any spells by doing that. But like I'm not using any huntsman stuff. I'm just kind of using largely pyro. What would I want to get rid of for that? I mean, it's only one, which is pretty cushy. It'll be fine for now, fuck it. That's like slightly better. It's better than what it was, but it's probably still dog shit. But I don't want to spend too long like on builds and shit. Because that's pretty boring. Well, it's not boring. But it's kind of not the most entertaining of things to do on stream. I don't even know if these fucking doors are there.
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing.
Hey, you're here. There's got to be another way to get it going, but we can't find a way into Dallas's.
Why do you want to go into Dallas's room, you little fucking... you little creature.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice the wood groans.
Yeah, I'm not really getting anything from this.
The door remains closed. It seems you need more than a password to open it.
What else do I fucking need? Does this lead anywhere interesting? Not particularly. A storage chest, I see. How am I gonna get this shit open exactly? Let's speak to a rat. I'm sure the rat knows the answer.
How you doing? You creatures with your legs and arms.
He may unironically kind of know.
and thumbs. You always want to steer the ship. You need to trust the ship. The ship dances to the tune you sing it. You can always trust the ship.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
You have to watch. It goes la 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 la. Something like that.
I see. It was so obvious.
I can't remember how it goes. Good thing Dallas had that book, eh? Oh, she opened it and looked at the marks on the inside. All right. Go to the nose bit of the ship.
Open. I need
That's
the
all you
book
getting to
though.
tell me, anyway.
I could have told you that much. I just need to get the book. But I don't know how to open the book.
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the thud of your... The door is still... The anguished...
So the only way to do it is to
The door is still
I need something more.
closed. It's
Something more than a password. What could that be, I wonder? I've already like spoken to all these people. They have like nothing to say. So I have the password for that one, but not this one.
No entry allowed through the starboard stick.
Wait.
It's good to be on the open seas again. Yes, but if he's God-woken like us, maybe for now.
Wow, he has literal plot armor.
Lone wolves were tasked with killing God-woken. So if we want to find out who's hunting us,
Yeah, whatever, I don't really care.
doesn't it?
You like his wolf.
Too. Best damn.
He whistles, and the
Nice
ship
cock.
appears by his side, panting in that way that makes wolves look like...
Afrid's no pet. He don't take kindly. Afrid's been howling at my side a long time now. If you'd seen that, you'd know to keep your fingers as far from his jaws as you
I
can.
haven't really got much in the form of fingers, to be fair.
Set sail for driftwood, I reckon.
He grunts.
That was a really cool little conversation we had. A bit of cheeky dialogue. Get into a more optimal gaming position. I don't really know how to open that door right now. I need to figure some shit out. This guy still has, like, stuff on him. Maybe I have to speak to him again still. You just fucking lock me... Hello?
I'll keep an eye on the rest.
Okay.
Alexander lies supine on a bare bruises swell beneath
I don't really care about any of this.
the bishop's hand. A beautiful six-sided gem rests. The gem sits...
It would appear that's literally all I needed. A strange gem. An old black gem on the person. You can see a reflection distorted in it. I don't want to fucking drop it.
You would eventually.
Nice.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate.
Too late for that now.
And they're just having a little...
Can't be unrung.
Alright, let's see if this gem does fucking anything. What should be like completely irrelevant. That'd be mighty humorous. I wonder if I show the gem to you, if you've got anything to say. No, he doesn't sing a different different tune. But this door will.
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and the anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead toward a shudder of pleasure racks.
Hey, yo, I just gave a door an orgasm.
All of us.
I am summoned. Speak the password. Yes, and yes again.
Yay, I just like used a gem to jerk off a door. Let's go.
One more moment.
Who the fuck are you?
He clicks together two halves of some
Vampire looking ass motherfucker.
and turns his full attention to you.
An undead, eh?
What is the point of me wearing a fucking helmet if everyone's just gonna shout from the rooftops that I'm undead?
Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Especially when it comes to their rescuers.
He doesn't seem all that alarmed. Yeah, it's because he's also undead, because this fucking ship is commandeered by vampires, I'm telling you. Or something of the kind.
I see no cause for alarm. I'm not some uneducated simpleton, you know.
It's because you're also undead. But you've just got flesh.
Armor?
Is he gonna be like the hub blacksmith guy?
It serves
Like
that
Hugh in
purpose,
Elden Ring?
amongst others. Dallas has been keeping me prisoner here. But I try to keep working despite what she did to me. I can't
Oh
help
god,
but
he's a
admire
simp.
if you cross paths with her. be sure to break her. Took it? No. As I said,
Yeah,
has left me weakened. Dallas didn't tell me anything if she could avoid it. But I did overhear her
not an
voice in
ancient lizard
lizard
dialect.
Significant?
Certain song. Oh, it actually is a song then. I wonder if
Perhaps you should
Red
look
Prince
up-
magically knows
There
what to
might be
do.
something of the sort that you could use to that effect. Why torture?
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve.
Withered and discolored if it was magically decayed.
Use some form of domination device on
That's
me,
cool.
forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process.
Get out of here, bot, you little cringe lord. Trying to get money out of my non-existent viewers. You ain't getting shit, pussy. If anything, you technically lost money by coming here because you had to pay for electricity and internet. I wonder how many people fall for that shit. Clearly enough people for them to still do it.
I have
Particular set of skills.
Healing, crafting.
I will find you, and I will craft for you.
He clicks the gauntlet into place around his withered forearm.
This gives me like arcane vibes. Still haven't finished season 2, I'm close there.
Seems to fog my memory. The rest is a blur.
Enchanted a dead cat. Ooh, I do like a bit of...
No! Necromancy is an unsavory practice.
That feels slightly insulting towards someone of my caliber.
But come now. Enough of Dallas and dead cats.
Remarked that even the most learned of people tend to recoil upon seeing an undead. Is he sure he has no experience of necromancy?
Sure. Now I can hardly be held under suspicion for being enlightened. Wouldn't you agree? How about you tell me?
Quietly tell him that you're simply someone who knows the pain
I'd
of
like
the
to know
fight.
just who my
I don't really care.
I ought to continue what I'm doing here. Trust me. Convenient is the last word I'd use to describe the experience.
He takes the copper with a nod of gratitude. His sleeve slips back above his elbow. In its
Part of a tattoo.
Part of a tattoo.
He's a white supremacist. Oh, yo, what the fuck is a fucking Addams Family pet? What the fuck is that? There's a little skelepussy.
Perhaps my memory will come back with time. But for now, I'm afraid there's little more I can add. I'm doing my utmost to be civil to you, under rather trying circumstances.
I
Like this.
don't even know where this is going.
Friend indeed.
If this one was enslaved by Dallas, then he could still be under her...
Oh god, it's a Mikola scenario.
The Seekers are too trusting by half. We can't just let this healer go free.
Anyone who faced enslavement deserves our sympathy, not our blades. Leave him.
Alive is a risk, but nothing is safer than the grave. I kind of want to kill him, but... Oh well.
He takes your hand in his gauntlet-clad fist and shakes it. There's a lot more power.
Call me Tuck.
I don't really... Whatever, I guess. If he becomes a problem, we can just kill him later. Yay! At least we can sell shit, so maybe it's worth him being alive for the time being. I probably need... I don't really care about resistant potions. Maybe I should, but I don't. I don't think any of this is super relevant. Like... That may be okay. I don't know if that's okay or not. I think it's dog shit. I think I got rid of that. I know I don't need any of that. That's all mid. I'll keep the lone wolf contract just in case. I probably don't need soul jars. I don't know when runes are going to come into play. I don't need the arrows. I mean, I don't know if I should keep... Maybe I can just chuck it in storage because it's, like, unique, you know? I know that's dog, that's dog, that's dog. I also know that I should be using Ethan to sell all this shit, but I don't really care that much. Oh, you're poor. Oh, well, get fucked, I guess. Do you have anything of use? You have some necromancy spells. I'm pretty sure I have every single one of those. I don't have Death Wish, though. Target character receives a damage bonus equal to the percentage of damage and vitality. For example, a character with 30% vitality will gain a damage bonus. I mean, it would be decent on like a really, really powerful boss, I guess. That looks like a fucking Witcher sword. How'd you like that silver? Kiss of Death, that's edgy. It's also pretty sexy. May cop that. I know plate armor's meant to be decent, but it's not like enchanted. Well, something like that is. That would be better per se. Kinda want that wand, admittedly. Maybe a small upgrade. I don't really need the lifesteal, but it's useful. It gives me +1 int.
We're barely acquainted. Why should I tell you anything personal?
A flicker of hesitation crossed.
You're most persistent. Perhaps our paths will pit us both against the hammer.
I just want to, like,
My allies tend to die.
Cool, I don't care. Right, let's analyze whether it is worth 10 to 12. I reckon it is.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were taking a shine to me. You're hardly.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. It's not even close. Let's cop that. And then let's sell everything else that I don't need. Like that. And that. And that. And that. And that. I don't know if I need any of this shit, but I'll like keep it for now. I don't really need any of these, I don't think. Let's sell some actually like heavy shit that I don't need. Oh, he's poor again. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't need these ones. These ones are dog. And that completely clears out like everything. Nice. Give me that wand, bitch. Even though Rebecca's Fawn is like a unique, so it's like kind of cool, but like it's not cool. That's pretty decent though. Can I like analyze anything? Yeah. What the fuck? Can I yoink this?
This looks like a teleporter pyramid. It could
You just received a teleporter pyramid. These pyramids are linked to each other. Open your inventory and use a Oh, it's just a dragon's dogma type of thing.
only one way to find out if it works.
Does that not mean I need like another one?
And you thought Rivellon was flat.
I guess I'll take that. I'll read that. I'll also take it.
This is written in ancient lizard script.
I do not care, but I'll read it anyway. Laboratory stuff. A vial? Sure. Cool. What have we got over here? You spotted a hatch. Medical notes. Well, where does this little hatch go to then, eh? Oh, what the flying fucking Resident Evil fuck is this? Oh, how chunky are you lads? Oh! Oh! Oh, you're quite strong. I see. Right, that's okay, because what I can do is... You're not stuck, you know, I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. It saddens me so that, I don't have the radius to be able to do what I want to be able to do here. If they come close to Ethan, they'll get blinded, and hopefully that's like mildly useful. That hurt, and you're not blind, which is not ideal. Charmed blocked by magic armor. How do you deceive an undead? It's fine because I will touch you. What else do I do? What else do I do? Need to remember. I'm assuming. Let me actually be like smart. They're not technically undead actually, so poison will work on them. I love touching other living beings. Same. Very beneficial. I'm pretty sure I can just like poison you. I thought you'd be like an undead, but no. So I can kind of just do whatever I want with you. Just have my way with you. I do have time warp, but if it's worth me doing. Especially the young ones. I don't think we've really encountered any young adversaries yet. I don't quite know. I may Shackle of Pain him, but then I'd be left over with like 1 additional AP. This whole blind strategy didn't really appear to work too well. Right. Fuck you. And then... Fuck you. Alright, Sabine, you're gonna have to come and clutch here. We may be able to take one out. Oh yeah, easy. Easy game. They do a lot of damage, but they take a lot of damage. Take some Adderall. If I destroy their magic armor, do they immediately get charmed by me then or not? Not that it matters because they're going to be dead soon, but... you like moving. And so I can make it so you don't move. Actually, you die anyway. Yes, okay, that is useful. Kind of for now, but like... Only for now. I guess I'll just bonk you with my beat stick. Did that not kill? I really thought that was going to kill you. Huh, that's actually quite sad. Get encouraged, I guess. Oh, he died. Nice. Power of poison or whatever.
Or victims.
Guards or victims? I don't know. Cloth scraps. Fuck it, sure. I can't wait to use some cloth scraps. Can that poison like wear off at some point so then I can like rest? I meant to read that. Now I have to fucking... Oh wait, it's there. Eh. Is it this one? Logbook. Read. There it is. Doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oh, it just tells you about the pyramids. I already know about that. Hello, a charming arrow and a key. Ooh, it's a good thing I looked in here. I don't need shackles of pain, but you know. Oh, here's another pyramid. Now I have 2. Whenever I see a jar of mine maggots, I immediately think of the fucking Baldur's Gate tadpoles. I meant to read that again. Okay, we do have 2 teleporter thingamajigs now. I'm also encumbered. The pyramids are a peak item. Are they now? That's interesting. Considering there's already fast travel and a lot of portals around the place, you wouldn't think they'd have that much use, but I guess there's some key areas that don't have black TP spots. You would assume there's some sort of cheese with them, but I don't exactly know how they work. Could you not just place it down, use a teleport spell to teleport it into a place where you're not meant to be and then just keep it there? They've been asked many times. Oh, I guess if you could, can you use it in combat? Like, just like, get the fuck out of somewhere? Maybe. I guess that'd be useful. Yeah, I see. That does make a bit more sense. Let me do... What button am I looking for? Just get rid of all this shit. Just send it to Ethan or something. Also, using teleport spell on enemies deals some physical damage. Yeah. Which is weird. You'd think it would be magic damage. God, I have so much fucking shit. Oh, I never actually learned any of these spells, did I? They're just weighing me down for no reason. Let's learn these. Chain lightning, arrow forge shriek. I don't think Ethan has arrow forge shriek. No. I don't need that. That's irrelevant. That I don't even have a use for that. Worm tremor. It requires geomancy 2. Maybe Red Prince would be better learning it. Like I could scale because he already has 1 geomancy. I could give him an additional geomancy. But fuck it, I'll give it Ethan for now. It's probably not that good, really. That's technically irrelevant because I'm not using any. Apparently, tactical retreat's actually quite good, to be fair. I think some people do put 2 into huntsman specifically for that. There was something else I was looking at. I guess identify a fucking dagger. And then let me organize this again because it annoys me here when everything's not all pretty. How good is this dagger? I mean, to be fair, Sabiel's kit is pretty decent right now. That immediately has Sawtooth Knife, which is something I already have anyway, so that's irrelevant. Finesse is nice. Set Cripple, it's only 10% chance, which isn't amazing. 13 to 14. Pretty fucking good though, to be fair. 11 to 12. I guess I'll just get rid of this, even though that's also cool, but... Now she has 2 purples. Yay, wow. Actually, do I have any, like, better rings? I have +1 to Geomancy. You would benefit off that. Which means, ironically, I could have now given you that spell, that 2 Geomancy spell, but like I said, I'll get more of them. Not the end of the world. I don't think there's anything else in here. Everyone's kind of already... let me fuck out of this place and then I'll use this. Not that I really need to, but I shall anyway. And then a quick save. Do I have everything that I want in this place? Let's talk to the... wait, hang on. Let me talk to the cat.
I'm a monster.
You are.
I click and clack as I stalk my prey.
That must be quite frustrating, actually.
My tail rattles like a snake.
I'm surprised the cat knows what a snake is, but...
I suffer.
Ask if it wants to fucking die.
Mumsy? Is she here?
Not the Booply Bear.
Where are you? 'Tis I, Booply Bear. I am quite changed, but don't be you.
Yeah, let's emotionally blackmail an undead cat.
Any friend to Mumsy?
Do not say friend like that. I think I already have everything I need, but I don't really... Kick the cat.
As I said, not Mumsy.
Yeah, I've already done all that.
The cat purred.
Tell Mumsy to come.
I don't think there's much I can do there. It would have been nice to have had a cat. I need to get in here, actually, I think. Which maybe I should speak to the cat and actually listen to what it fucking has to say. No, fucking speak to the fucking thing. Oh, it doesn't even tell me anything more. Right, we may require a way of getting in there. A lot of fucking bugs. It's illegible. Neat. It's always good to read books, because you never know when you're magically gonna get anything from them. Like a resurrection scroll. Or some scribbled notes. And some more crafting thingamajigs. See, I unlocked how to craft the thing I'm never gonna craft. But it may have a use at some point. Or maybe not. How many rows of fucking books are there? Fucking Jesus Christ. I'm just dedicated to the cause at this point. Oh, Lucky Charm gave us that, I guess. That's something of a something. Alright, well that was fun. Now how the fuck do I get in here? Maybe I have to open it from the other way. And I can kind of just cheat. Can't reach. Okay, I was able to reach the staff from that far away, but nothing else. There's got to be some sort of lever or something that you can activate to, like, open that, right? Surely. You would think, would you not? Or maybe you are just meant to open the door from the other way, but... Or maybe this cunt has something to do with it. There's actually quite a few things here. Dallas's draft letter. Hey, see, I got something of something. Yeah, I had a feeling I could loot the gold pile. I want that. Thank you. There's a few things down here that I don't think I looted. Garlic. Hmm. I don't know. My theories go rampant. The book is unreadable. Well, I guess I'll take it anyway. Hydrosis releases steam, which heals characters as its path removes burning, necrophile, disease, and decay. It's like a reverse power wash. Smashing blouse. How smashing.
Now is not the time for a bath.
What's this? I found something.
What the fuck? Oh. Let me move this lavish chair. What the fuck did that do exactly? Did that move something over here? Did that move something there? Let me see if I can, Right. What, and then putting that on there doesn't trigger that? Is it not heavy enough? I guess I'm perfectly fine standing on it. It'll literally be like a 2-second adventure. Button! Wow! Quick save, just in case they get arse raped by like a fucking Dark Souls mimic. The absolute, like, flex of just having money just lying in piles on the floor. And a lot of money as well. I like money. Money, money, money. How many necklaces do you need, bitch? And fucking Jesus Christ. I'm gonna steal all your shit. Do you open from this way? No, you just... Oh, hello, hello, hello. Aha! What is this stateroom door? Oh, that. Alright, well that's something done. Who would have thought you could spend an hour just fucking messing around in a boat? Do I have this fucking book I need? Probably, maybe, who knows. What am I doing with my life? Well, I think I went the wrong way, I did. I think I need to go back to the front of the ship. Methinks. I'm assuming after all the looting and shit I did, surely I've got something of use. Let's see, shall we? Maybe speaking to this whammon will give me some more insight, or maybe not.
Be careful around.
That would be a no. Alright, what can go wrong?
The figurehead looms ahead.
Sing the song from the tone you found below decks. Dippy-dippy-doo-doo, tra-la-la-la. Wow, it's a magic dragon! I'm gonna call him Puff. Because it's Puff the Magic Dragon. I'm old. What an astute observation. The night song. I'll be your daddy.
You are kind, but I can never be free again. Not truly.
Take your leave. Fucking burn it down. No, you've heard the live word. I don't really care, but I'll do it anyway because it makes me feel intellectual.
The bow of the ship creaks downwards on the swell of the
The faintest hint of what might have been a melancholy.
Once, I was an elf.
It's crazy. Like, who the fuck like comes up with the story? How about we get like an elf and then make them into a fucking living boat?
My memories were lost, like the. Of course. The ship's awake. Good.
Yeah.
Ready to sail.
Can I ask you
To
anything?
hear them.
Her face crumples into a mask of concern. Her eyes are large and
It's because she's a vampire.
Why? Because I care, of course.
You somehow doubt that.
A bit early in our relationship to question my motives, don't you think?
You mentioned someone who wanted to meet you, the Meister.
Meister Siva is one of a
Or
rare
Meister.
breed. She'd do anything in the name of a cause, and her cause happens to be
Just
you.
cause.
She's desperate to meet a living godwoke.
I'm technically not living though. I hate to disappoint.
We'd better not leave her waiting. She's the founder of these seekers, and she
Cool, that's
can't
really
compete
neat.
A place called Driftwood. You'll probably find it quite.
Now what happens? Do I like go to?
a slow
to Driftwood then.
It is time.
Certainly is. Forward.
Time to get jumped by Dallas and then having to like save and reload a few times to get some achievements. Speaking of achievements, we got that there. It's a good thing Xbox specifically goes out of their way to block every single subtitle of their achievements. I think there's probably a setting somewhere to move them, to be fair, but I just like bullying Xbox. Okay, now it's almost 5 already. I guess I did stream ever so slightly later than usual. I'm a busy boy. Especially this week. I've got a lot of shit to do this week. Oh, speak of the devil.
I respect your mettle, sorcerers. You steal my
Right, so I believe one achievement is to defeat Dallas without killing any minions. So we'll just have to like teleport her next to me and then just absolutely shit on her if we can. And then the other one is to do the opposite and to kill all the minions.
We are ready, mistress.
Which actually may be quite difficult. But they're quite close together. I could just TP Ethan right next to that red barrel and just Iron Atomic them. He'll probably die in the process. However, we will reload anyway because we're just doing it for an achievement. You know, so...
Yes, but are they?
I swear, mistress. I swear they'll perform admirably.
Why you gotta speak like that, dude?
Very well. Show me. Goodbye, sorcerers.
Right, I think we'll... I don't know which one's meant to be the hardest one or the easiest one. I feel, technically speaking, the easiest would be to just hound in on Dallas. TP her into my group and just legit shit on her. Okay, that's...
For the love of the void.
Oh, scripted, but I guess.
Listen up. We can't win this one, but I can get us to safety. You'll need to buy me time.
Yeah.
What you can do, Godwoken.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Godwoken. Parasites, rather.
I'll take care of
Oh, this guy's such a fucking simp. Will I actually get a turn? They've spread out my team a lot as well, which is not ideal. I would have preferred them to be a little more clustered together. Okay, it fucking sucks that Ethan's going first in all seriousness. But that's just kind of how his speed has happened. I can't move that far either. Meaning supernova is kind of out of the question. Oh, man, this actually kind of sucks. The path is interrupted because of the crossbow. But if I move any closer... Let me just quick save again. That'll be the save that we reload to, potentially. I'm gonna try my best just to bully Dallas, but I don't think we're gonna... I mean, it literally said that it was gonna hit her and it didn't, but what can you do? How am I even meant to do this? She's in such a fucking annoying spot. Killing all the minions is the easy bit. It's actually fucking getting... Like, how do you actually attack her? Huh? I can't really, can I? I guess maybe I'll just hit... Can I even range her? Target's too far. I'm starting to see why people said this is difficult. Because you literally can't hit her. I would just have to waste all my turn. Well, I mean, we're just experimenting, so... I'm not really, like, fighting for real at the moment. I'm just trying to see the best strategy to win here. Yeah, there's literally not a single galaxy where you can even remotely do anything to her. Maybe you have to wait for her to jump down, or maybe... I don't know. I'm just going to wait it out and see if she moves or not. Maybe I'll have to search it up. But you can't move her, or you can't, like, TP her or anything. I'm just going to keep ending my turn to see what, like, the movements are like. I need Dallas to, Also, well, he destroyed a water barrel, never mind. I mean, maybe Sabine could TP up there, but she would get fucking shafted, would she not? And also, I'd have to walk through all those guys. Although, I reckon that probably won't TP anyway, in fairness. Get charmed, pussy. Oh, maybe that's a thing I could do. I don't fully know how charm works in this game. But if Sabine just walks right into all the enemies, would they not just... Well, I guess a lot of them have got magic armor, but... I just need Dallas to have a move. I want to see if she jumps down, I can do something. That's quite humorous, actually, honestly. Okay, do something. Just don't do range shit. Just move. What are you doing?
I need more time.
You will not take me again, Dallas.
Okay. I don't know how to even I have legit no clue how to even get to Dallas. Let's search this up, shall we? Because I don't know what to do. Which achievement was it? Because there's two. I know one's swashbuckler. I don't know which one's which. Okay, swashbuckler's the one to kill all 7 enemies. I want the other one though. The swashbuckler's easy to do. You would think. You would hope. But there is another. Yeah, Seascape. Is there a guide for this? You'll start this fight with a party split. Melody will begin a spell that will take about 6 turns to cast. Once cast about lens, you can end it sooner by damaging Dallas or the hooded one enough. Otherwise, just keep Melody. Oh, I suppose it is one way of doing it. I thought you had to... Well, you can do it by attacking Dallas, but you can also do it by just waiting out the time. It says without killing every minion, to be fair. Maybe it's easier than I anticipated. As long as I keep a minion alive, we're good. So what I can do is I can literally... Can I not just run away like a pussy? That way, they have to waste their turns getting to me, and they won't damage me, so I'll stay alive, and they'll stay alive. And then I can just reload and shit. Literally, as long as one minion lives, I think we should be good. And because we have a few charmed, I wonder if 2 enemies are charmed, will they attack each other, or will they just be neutral? I can't do too much here. So I'll just end my turn. I have like infinite attempts at this. I can just keep on reloading. I have to survive a good few turns, but I should have enough survivability. Because I can literally just run over here. Oh yeah, I think you can actually use the ballistas on the ship or something. I saw someone do a cheese tactic with that, with Dallas, actually. They, like, positioned her in front of a ballista and just shot her with it. I'm interested to see how this charm's gonna work, if there's two charmed enemies. Because a charmed enemy attacked a non-charmed enemy, but will they attack each other? Also, are they only charmed whilst they're within the vicinity of this? Let me chloroform you. Because then that may break your magic armor and make you charmed. Almost. I just want your magic armor gone. The cat is like useless. The cat's just here. I guess it's a good body blocker. I can kind of keep him there as a distraction because it's easier for them to attack the cat than it is for them to do anything else. They may ironically just kill each other because of charm, but that'd be humorous. Immune to bleeding, don't you just love it? Do some magic. Now does he become charmed because he has no magic armor? Guess not. Oh yeah, I should probably like defend her now I think about it. I was kind of just trying to charm them. But if she dies, that would be bad, huh? I can try and like stun them or TP them away. Maybe that'll work. Not Fiery Malediction, or it was Malediction. I got it first try. Look at me knowing how to read. Yeah, we actually have some issues with Malady over there. Maybe I can like keep healing her, which would kind of require Red Prince, to be fair. I can try and TP someone, because for some odd reason they are not currently charmed, which is of great concern. What's an inconvenient spot for you to be in? You're probably melee. Go over there, I guess. I won't kill you. I don't have a heal on Thane, do I? I could use some teleport scrolls, I guess. Because like I said, I'm going to reload anyway, so it's not even a waste. I don't know if this guy can jump or not, so I'm just going to chuck him up there. Okay, maybe he'll like waste a turn. Oh, that was a regen spell. Whoops. Fuck. I thought it was a TP spell. Not that it might. If anything, that kind of helps because we want to keep them alive anyway. So I should have used that heal on Malady, but that's a-okay. Okay. It turns out maybe moving these guys over here wasn't the smartest. Sure, they're out of combat. But I think I kind of want them as a distraction. Because they seem to be aggroed on Malady, which is mildly cringe. So is charm not like a permanent state then? This guy doesn't really seem like he wants to be charmed. I mean, I can just kill him, I guess, but I don't think I have a way of stun locking him. I mean, like, I can rupture his tendons. I don't think I have a way of being able to necessarily support old Malady here. I guess I can quick save and then I can kill this guy. I don't think it matters. That's not the button I clicked, but sure. Yeah, I guess we'll just kill him. I think as long as we leave like one alive, I think we're good. Without killing every minion. So I actually can kill minions. As long as one lives, that should be alright. All I have to do is cause a little bit of a distraction. If we jump in the middle there, then maybe they'll focus him instead of Malady. That's bad, kind of. I mean, she still has magic armor, but no physical armor. Which is why I should bring the Red Prince over, because he can restore armor. I don't know how many turns are left. I think, like I said, I think it takes 6 turns, so probably like halfway, I'm not sure. I can, I guess I could stun people in theory. I could try and, like, shock them. But I do not want to kill them. Very important that I do not kill them. There's still... There's 5 out of like 7 alive, I think. Because Sabine killed 1 and 1 died to fire. I mean, isn't she... She's kind of max health anyway. I don't have a way of restoring armor as Thane. Never mind. May as well just use these scrolls that I'm like never gonna use. I'm pretty just happy, just like... I'll save my restoration until she actually takes like health damage, which will probably be right now, to be fair. Get charmed, pussy! Yeah, we just need to bring Red Prince over, really. And then he can just keep restoring armor with like Fortify or whatever. Could probably do it next turn. That kind of sucks. Turns out he can TP. I don't quite know what... Oh wow, that does a lot of damage. I don't quite know why he's not getting charmed, admittedly. I'd hate to have to kill him. But I kind of can kill him at the same time. If I move, hopefully that guy still gets charmed. Yeah, he's still charmed. That's alright, you can attack Ethan. That's fine, you basically just waste your turn. Like I said, I don't really want to kill this guy, but I may have to. How the fuck do you get an attack of opportunity there? It seems like I said they are designed to hard aggro Malady. So there's not too much I can do besides some like heal her. Get charmed, pussy! Dallas doesn't even fucking do anything in this fight, she just walks around. Oh, we did it, okay. We will reload and I'll kill all the enemies. This is just gonna play, but... Okay, well, I'm gonna skip it just to reload. And then we'll, we now need to kill, like, every single enemy, I believe. That's the first missable achievement done. So that's something.
We are.
Yes.
Now we just go on an absolute killing spree, I believe. After killing every minion, basically. Is there any guide for it? Not really. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm assuming you don't have to kill Dallas or the hooded one. Because you kind of can't. This is technically... Maybe this is the harder one, then. We can just leave Malady to her own devices. We just need to kind of use broken things. Once again, it's a damn shame Ethan goes before... before Thane. But I can... This is decent AoE. And it blinds them, which is useful. Because Thane could technically, like, disease them, could he not? Because that spreads, right? With a disease that will spread to other nearby characters. If I disease, like, all of them, that seems, like, really good. Now for my next trick, I'll Shackle of Pain on you, I guess, because I can. Oh, it doesn't get affected, I guess. Oh, well, that was a... Didn't think it would do, like, fucking physical damage. Can't really Dragon's Breath them too well. Got to be careful of disease and shit as well. And also opportunity. They are blind, though. That's useful. If I'm lucky, I may be able to Fire Breath this, to be fair. That's so gonna go through like Ethan, but whatevs. We'll probably get more XP out of killing them all. Probably, maybe, who knows. Yeah, see, he just got diseased as well. For like 2 turns, so he's like dog shit now. Which is nice. Very, very nice. If Sabil goes in there, she is gonna get diseased. To be fair. So maybe that wasn't super duper smart. Well. Eat a razzle dazzle grenade, cunts. I thought that was... I didn't realize it was a flashbang, honestly. I thought that was gonna, like, kill them. I really thought that was gonna kill them. I don't know why, it looked like it was gonna be a big explosion. At least we have some charms and attack of opportunities and shit. Maybe the disease wasn't the play. I'm nerfing the shit out of the enemies, but it also means that I can't get near them without getting diseased myself. I mean, because I'm using range, it's good. But now I've diseased my own teammates. So everyone's, like, diseased. So that's, like, not that good. That's cringe as fuck. Do it. I did not expect to spend so long just on the ship. Alright. Like I said, I did want to I'm Atomic, but it looks like we're not going to get the opportunity no more. Eat Staff of Magus. Oh, what a lovely bit of damage. A cheeky 2 for 2. Not bad, that. I don't think you have to deal with the cloaked figure because he's not technically a minion. He's like a boss man. Go on, Tarleen, you fucking idiot. The Silent Watcher is theoretically an enemy. But he is a charmed enemy, and Sabil can probably deal with him later. So maybe we'll focus on the diseased monks right now. You're bleeding, so I don't know how much damage the bleed would do though, so I'm just gonna hit you anyway. Fucking Gareth will probably one-shot you now. Oh, Searing Daggers, that was actually a relatively smart play. It appears I electrocuted the Red Prince in my shock. If I can get a fireball up there, that would do some damage. Plus, you're diseased, so you can't do any damage. Alright, well, I guess Sabil... I know you're technically friendly and charmed and shit, but you're still an enemy that requires death. Why can't I... Why can't I attack you? I can't attack you because you're charmed, can I? Is that really it? I'm lost. That, like, because he was an ally, I can't damage him, I can only heal him, I guess. It would appear charmed may be fucking me now. I only have, like, 2 more turns. There's only, like, 3 more enemies, but... I can't, like, it's gonna be a bit hard to do it with this. I can always reload, you know. Try different strats. Ethan's almost fucking dead all of a sudden. Gareth's wasting his turn. Right, this is not the most ideal of instances. Let's not... Oh, why has he got to be so fucking far away, bro? Quick save. TP uses 2. If I move here, are you in TP range? If not, I will reload, because that's a waste. That's fucking unbelievably lame. We may not actually do this. This may require multiple attempts. It's because fucking they make Ethan and Thane go so far away from each other, which is really annoying. What do I do to you? Do I decaying touch you, or do I just melee you? Well, not melee you, but hit you twice. How do you miss? Okay, that's doing literally 0 damage to you. We'll just decaying touch him then, I guess. It's not looking too good for me, admittedly. I shan't lie. I guess the Silent Watcher just has a lot of fucking health. If only Ethan was in a more optimal spot. Right, let's we don't have many attempts here to kill people. I didn't even TP in an optimal spot, but it does take like 0 AP to move there, so that's okay. I missed again. Apparently I'm just unlucky. The game just doesn't want me to have nice things in life. It's flesh sac. Do I need to flesh sacrifice? He technically loses his turn now. I don't know if that's good or not. He has no magic armor, so it means I can technically do more damage to him. I guess. Source vampirism. That's something, I guess. I think I have like 1 more turn. This would be round 5, would it not? Yeah, I have like 1 more turn to kill 2 enemies. I am surprised by how much shit Ethan is taking right now. I don't think he's in a position to do a lot. Unfortunately, he probably will die. He did die. So I just lost my... I may have to... Oh no, I may have to do this whole entire fucking thing again, honestly. I don't think I can kill the 2 guys in time. Next time, I'm not going to disease them in the middle. I think I'm just going to, I don't know. Infect does do physical damage. It's not bad, really, is it? I'm a big brain. And execution that gives me 2 extra turns. Well, 2 extra AP. You know what I mean. Will TP reach Red Prince? No. It would have reached Ethan, but he's not going to get another turn. I'm just going to, like, reload this shit. Actually, I'm not going to reload now. That was the wrong button. It's just that when we win, it'll be a win with Ethan dead, so I may have to just... It'll be right, it'll be right. I'll get to that problem when we get to it. I could just use like a resurrection scroll, I guess. Because chances are Red Prince can't do anything here. I doubt I can reach him. Because the fucking path is interrupted. Out of interest, I may just like use a resurrection scroll to keep Ethan alive. I don't have enough AP to use a resurrection scroll. How much fucking AP does it use? Use this free? Really? I can't do anything then. I'm just going to... I'm just gonna trust that Sabine can, probably not do fucking anything, because he's just TP'd down there, and I don't think Sabine has a way to go down that way. She does not. Alright, well, that fucking sucks. Let's just reload all the way back to the start, honestly. Close, but no cigar. I'm gonna just not disease this time. It does good damage, but then it prevents me from going in. I really wish I had some sort of movement thing here. If only Fane went first. If only. The only thing I can do is just do what I did last time. Just do that. I could, like, teleport something. I guess I should use my spells, really, shouldn't I? Let me quick save a bit. Does it want to fucking fireball me? I don't really have an idea as to how the path is interrupted. That should be alright there, shouldn't it? I don't think that was terrible. What does this do? Just keep using all these random things I have. It's nice AoE and dots and shit, you know? We take it, we take it.
Like a bomb in my belly, ready to burst.
How's Ethan? Ethan's doing okay for now. What the thing is, what can the Red Prince do? Just be a distraction. I mean, they're probably going to AoE the shit out of me, but hey. That was a mildly useful attack. You still won't get a kill, but you know. Right. Now I think about it. What do we have, like bombs and shit? I have a poison cloud, but I don't know how useful that is. Oil? I don't know how useful oil would be either. Because if I can just yeet a bunch of bombs, I get some nice AoE damage. But obviously I tend to sell most of my shit. All of these just inflict blind. I thought they'd do damage, but they don't. I could also use a scroll as well. See what scrolls and shit I have access to. Which doesn't really seem to be a lot. Yeah, I don't think we have too much we can do. So let's just TP Sabine in, and then she can get to work just murdering things. We should be in the backstab range there. Good thing we just keep missing again and again, huh? And then we'll adrenaline because we can. If we can get an extra kill early, then it's worth it. And then do it one more time. See, that's useful. We like extra kills. We don't like that, though. That is incredibly cringe and very detrimental. Okay, weaponized monk lost a... Okay, that's huge. That's actually very nice. A mixture of the fire and the bleeding. I wish he would stop using that on Cloaked Figure, because it's useless, but... Okay, this is going well. Besides from the Watcher over there, and that guy who's coming over... That's very bad over there. We don't like that one bit. That ironically may kill me. Not kill me, but like, fail the achievement. Because there's two incredibly tough guys over there. Right, there's a guy here. How do I wish to deal with you? Let me quick save, because the Staff of the Magus poison. And are you not technically undead? Kind of. Maybe it's smarter for me to just electrocute you. Hopefully, I saved, so it's okay. And then I can just probably melee you, and that may kill you, right? Nice, that's huge. Ethan, thanks to execution, it gains an additional attack. You probably... I will quick save again, because I don't want to fuck anything up. I can probably just do this to you, right? Don't think that really did a lot, honestly, but hey. Ideally, no one will die here, but... Kill the Silent Watcher. That did fuck all, but hey, it's better than... Better than what it could be. So I need to deal with a Silent Watcher and a max health Geist, basically by myself. If I get a kill, I can proc Executioner for an extra 2 AP. Like that. Which is useful. Do I run to him and then just touch him? I just have to trust that Thane has the ability to 1v1 a Geist and win in like a finite amount of turns. At least Red Prince actually gets a go this time. He went a very unorthodox way. That was a bit lame of him, admittedly. Will that hit Sabine? It will. It goes through walls. Fair enough. Okay, he died. No, he didn't. He did not die. Well, just run over there, Sabine. That may remove charm, but I don't care. He died to fire. Nice. We will probably also die to fire, but we just need to kill that one guy. It's literally just this one guy, and then we are done. If we die, I can just reload to like a save where we all live. It's really not a big deal. I think we have 1 or 2 rounds left. Honestly, walking through all that may kill him. But I highly doubt he can range. Yeah, no chance. Yeah, he's probably going to die to fire. That was close. He probably still will die. That's okay. That'll be some... It won't be, because she fucking missed. Wow, what a turn. What a great turn you just had. He has magic armor. I can infect him.
If these rats kill me, we're all done for.
Examine. What else can I do on you? Not a lot. I kind of just wastes... Well, not really waste a turn. There's still hope. There's still hope. But he's very low. Gareth, what the fuck are you doing? Let's hope Red Prince can, like... You can escape, I guess, but... I don't want him to be in Sabile's way, either. With a bit of luck, he may be able to shield throw. Path is interrupted by fucking what? Actually what? By... Oh, there we go. Killed him. And then I got the achievement. Nice. And we level up. That wasn't too bad. Kind of. I won't skip it this time. It'll be the exact same. Did it not just say half demon melody? I missed that bit last time. It was obvious she was, there's something going on with her. This may demand a save. Alright, this should be the start of Act 2, and I think we have every single achievement that you can get in, like, Act 1 up to this point. Yeah, you've been here before. Yeah, it's the god place. I did level up, so may as well make use of that. Permanent spirit fucking vision, hey. Hopefully, we have infinite access to that ship as like a hub area, like the camp in Baldur's Gate, and then you can just constantly respec and shit. I don't know what to put it into. Necromancy, I guess. I could respec and I could lose 1 point as summoning to get max necromancy. Don't know how useful that would be, but you know.
A tree. What's hanging from it?
A tree? I don't think I got anything equipment-wise, did I? Nah. That went okay. That took longer than anticipated. I didn't think that fight would be, like, so big. I didn't think that the boat section would be that big either, but... Heyo. How many streams did it take me to finish Act 1? A lot. Like I said, if I had spare time, I could technically TP myself across. Kind of not. I guess I'll just go this way, because this is the way it wants me to go. Are these all the gods? It is.
How can this be?
I guess I should probably speak to Amadia first? I don't know.
Amadia hangs before you, her face cut and bruised, her chest barely moving. You think
Oh no, she's crying.
You lean in. That's no tear.
Oh.
It's sauce. The shimmering liquid is...
That's not fucking helpful. I was hoping she would talk to me.
Malik hangs limp from the tree. His helmeted head hangs slack at his side.
Hurry!
Hurry! What do you mean, hurry? I want to speak to all of you. Because it's the first time I've actually, like, seen your names.
A small, stout imp. Tight coils.
Can I, like, loot them? No. I can attack them. And I probably won't do a lot to them. Fuck, out of interest, can you actually attack them? This would be funny. Doesn't seem to do a lot. I guess not. Imagine if you could just, like, kill all the gods here. What is this little thing over here? Random glowy dot. People are saying hurry. I generally don't know what I'm doing here.
Amadia hangs. You lean.
The only other place I can go is well, on the map it says I can go over yonder, but I don't know if I can. What the fuck am I meant to be doing? Am I meant to, like, cast oh, maybe I'm gonna cast Cleanser or Bless on them. Maybe that's why there's so much sauce. I could give it a go.
Your whispered blessing slithers up the tree, cutting the heavy dark.
I guess that works. Should I free the other gods or not?
She jolts awake with a gasp.
My child. Oh, my dear child. Blessings be that you are here. Blessings
right.
Be that they did not get you too.
She probably won't appreciate me helping the other lords.
The forces of the king. They are everyone.
They are everyone.
Please step carefully, child. Trust neither king. We may only trust in each other. And I do trust in you. That is why I chose you. You have a pure...
Even the
She
others?
pauses, looks over her shoulder and sees the others.
Our brothers, this... Perfect.
I had a feeling. Yeah, she's, I mean, I don't really know the other gods, but because Amadia kind of chose me, it makes sense to, like, neglect the other ones, because they are just going to be competition, aren't they not? That's a quick save. The less competition, the better.
No,
It's too late for them. I don't know, there's like a shitload of sorcery in the place.
I do not say this out of malice. My love for you, Vane. These misguided fools.
Amadi doesn't seem like a very nice person.
The very forces that saw us. No, we are the only hope to save this world. You and I alone. But we must hurry. The king's minions are close. They are so. As I hung from the tree, I saw Rivellon over. They are his servants, and that is.
I may have to search up if I should kill these guys or not, because I don't know if it interrupts with an achievement later.
There was a time when you must ascend.
Divinity, oh, she said the title of the game.
The powers of the Seven against the Void. He led the people of Rivellon to glory. Now, Fane, you will do the same. But unlike Lucian, you will not.
You could even replace her?
No, Lucian was weak. Lucian, a god-woken,
Oh.
must become divine.
She starts to answer, but her eyes change, turning from their gentle glow to a dark shimmer. She looks.
No, I see them. The servants fly, dear.
Fly.
White hot cold pierces your heart like a blade. You are frozen.
Well, I never really got an option to save the other gods. And now we're back here.
What's happened here? Where is everyone?
Now, it may be worth some sort of save and also a little bit of research. Where was my achievement guide that I had? Worth a luck. And there we are. So where are we up to at the moment? In terms of, because this guide has like main campaign shit and side shit. So we're up to Seascape, which is what I just did. So the next one would be Arrive at Reaper's Coast, which I'm assuming that's story related. So actually the next few ones are story related. Up until becoming the champion of the Driftwood Arena, because there's an arena in each area, I think, which we can do. That's alright, the story's okay. The concerning thing is more like the side shit. So we did Swashbuckler. So the next thing to do is what's in the name? Awaken the corrupted ancestor tree on Blood Moon Island. Don't know when that is. That may be a way away actually. And then Existential Crisis, then Infiltration, then Anathema. I think all of these are quite far away, but I'm not super duper sure. So we should be good just to like continue the old main campaign. Is it worth me talking to anyone?
Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it. It was all a bit ominous, wasn't it? With the divine dead, bit of a bother, if you ask me. Why sail for the mainland?
Yeah, it's obviously got to say all that. Does everyone have an opinion? Sabil has a lot to say.
What I have seen, the world needs a divine, I grant you that, but look at what a god may be reduced, a soul equivalent.
True enough.
Alone and forsaken. Home. I hail from
Get some Sabil fucking backstory, I guess.
If ever I had a home. So, no home. Except, the world is mine.
She looks at you.
Yes. You may bow before the queen of the world.
Oh, you don't bow, it's not your thing.
We, the queen of the world, smile upon thee with favor. We dub thee Knight of the Needle.
Knight of the Needle. That sounds like a guy with a ketamine addiction.
She takes you by the hands and laughs.
How kind of you to play along. We People will enslave anything these days. What use Fort Joy had?
Yeah, okay. Ethan, you got anything useful, insightful to say?
That was certainly something.
No, not really.
Sail for Driftwood, I reckon.
He grunts.
Driftwood. Can I actually choose where I go next? Or is it just Driftwood? I'm pretty sure it's just Driftwood. Oh yeah, I should level you cunts up as well, shouldn't I? I don't know if putting literally everything into one stat, like, it's useful in Act 1, but when you have more levels and more points to play with, it may be worth putting into other things, but... Okay, it works for now, doesn't it? So, you know, may as well continue. Guess I can up my dual wielding. It's technically 10, but it's 10 due to equipment buff, so I guess we can make it an 11. And then we'll just keep pumping your int, I guess. You don't need any of these. Like I said, I mean, do I just keep doing pyro? I'm mainly just doing it for I am atomic, but maybe aero would be useful as well, because I have been doing a lot of aero things. But I think I do want him to be pyro. When I get more spells and have access to cooler things, I just kind of want Ethan just to, like, be a pyro guy, because the pyro ones seem cool. Like, with Fireball and shit, they're just strong, like, AoE options. Even though I'm technically using more electric at the moment. Your warfare is technically max now. I should... You'd assume now that we have, like, some max things that would have access to, a certain thingamajigs. Do I sail this, or am I meant to go, like, underneath?
Malady got me here. Maybe she can get me out.
I took damage from that? What the fuck? That actually hurt a lot. What the fuck is Malady? Did she decide to, like, give up on life?
Where is everybody?
Yeah, exactly.
Hidden away somewhere, safe from the storm, I hope.
Well, you wouldn't leave the fucking, like, helmet, like, you wouldn't leave the wheel, would you?
Not a soul down here. Just
A pillow. That's kind of cute, actually. Oh yeah, isn't Alexander gonna, like, panties, heyo? Kind of forgot Alexander was on the ship. He probably, like, fucked off somewhere. There is, like, not a lot going on there. Guess we'll go down the hatch. Even the fucking blacksmith cunt's, like, fucked off. Oh, there's a ghost. Oh, there's lots of ghosts. Hello.
Still hear it. It's still there.
Oh, did she die then? Because I didn't pick her as a companion?
She clenches her ghost.
Find it. Destroy.
People are going to perish. She'll do it now.
I don't know what you're on about, but it's just a way of killing off the companions I didn't choose, I guess. Which is interesting. Yeah, so Alexander fucked off.
I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go. Seekers dead, Alexander missing, God-woken passengers deceased.
Oh.
And unless you want to die too, we need to go. Now. There's no time. I can't hold. Brace yourself. This a lot.
Oh, she Aldrin solved me. Even more XP. I love big numbers, even though they seem rather inconsequential. They look like big numbers, but they don't actually move my XP by that much.
The Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned.
We at Driftwood now?
Reaper's Coast.
Melody seems kind of broken.
The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?
Oh, the other two aren't so fucking lucky. But I believe Loesch being dead helps for an achievement with Fane or something at some point. Apparently, I don't know. Alright, well, I guess we're, like, finally in Act 2. I don't know at what point you'd classify the end of Act 1 and the start of Act 2, but...
Your weight falls back into you as you look around. You realize you're...
I get to talk to all my friendos. Jesus Christ.
One moment, please. Just a moment.
Malady explodes in a fit of rage.
Oh, she just threw up sauce.
At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea.
Oh, that's not concerning at all.
Better. Let's not do that again anytime soon. Well, we needed to escape, didn't we? So I took us the one place I was quite... I suppose you recognized the Hall of Echoes from those visions you'd had before.
Well, so she sent us to the fucking Hall of the Dead and then half the people just stayed there, I guess.
I do hope you learned something useful on our little...
trying to distract you.
Desperate how?
I don't know if I should tell her everything, but fuck it, it'll be alright. Probably, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do a bit of blackmail.
Spooky magic too. Only half a demon, actually. My mother was a bitter elf named Loda.
That's kind of
Just a
humorous.
bit of leftover effluvia from the spell. 4, more than I can count. 5, something too horrible to mention by the light of day.
I mean, 1, 2, and 3 makes sense, but what are the questions that answer 4 and 5?
And now that I've answered every question a sane person could conceive to ask of me in this moment, let's carry on. I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you. Well then, it sounds like she was
Well then.
Fingernails with great attention.
Didn't we, like, forsake literally every other god, though? I wonder what happens if you blessed, like, a different god from your own. If they would, like, attack you or kill you or tie you to free the others.
Did they
Or if it would allow you to.
mention how you were meant to become the next divine? Oh, what confidence you inspire. Luckily for you, Mama Malady is...
Mama. Fucking Eminem.
We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor...
I'm pretty sure I can see source. It's right in front of me.
I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any god woken worth their salt will know how to perform all these so fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister.
You really want me to see this motherfucker, don't you? Should I don't know. I'll save just in case that pisses her off.
As have I, but not in the ways a true god woken can. Forget those you ought to be able to see and speak to the spirits that wander our...
I have spoken to the
You ought
spirits.
to be able to extract the source.
They're not very helpful, though.
You'll be able to amass and unleash quantities of source so great that Lucian himself...
Well, that is the
will
point, I
look forward to
guess.
seeing it. Oh, she's got one of those things in Driftwood, you know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it. A home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood.
Home, right.
Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken.
Yeah, it has been quite a long journey. I'll have to look at all the streams I've done and like count up how many hours I've spent just in Act 1 alone.
Now, I must be going. And so must you. Shopping.
Shopping? Sure.
Why, our faithful little sloop, of course.
A good old
You know,
salute.
together. Won't that be terribly fun? Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know.
Just in the middle of purchasing something as you get summoned back with all the goods, just steals that shit.
And
Doesn't get time to play, that'd be
in
pretty
case
funny.
You don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Can I, like, pick up the source? That's unironically just, like, infused myself with her sick. What do I even do now? Do I speak to other cunts or what? Use the sleep, probably, I imagine. Sloop, sloop. Let's speak to this random fucking child. That's, like, damaged.
That's twice now you've saved, and I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner.
These all seem useless. Why would I want any... What the... This is just like crafting things that I'm never going to use. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, dude.
Up to you.
I probably should tell him to get something, but oh well.
She's something, all right. I question Siva's trust in her, but Malady's usefulness is self-evident. As Lucian said, you will be eternally in my name.
Yeah, he does quote Lucian a lot, actually.
Paradise awaits, my friend.
Really, now.
Not an actual paradise, of course. I don't think there's such a place.
Yeah, whatever.
I miss it. I miss them. They've been forever under... I expect Malady has an answer to that. Only as often as when I invoke...
Cool story, bro. And then there's a random fucking lizard lady.
I've plenty of fight. Oh,
I don't know why she's like exists, but she does. Oh look, it's a random guy. Oh, it's Tarquin.
I was in such illustrious company when we met before. Most fascinating, the things I've been hearing about.
Yeah.
Why, it was your ally, Malady, who spared me. She claimed.
But I guess the other people were not useful enough, so she's just like, ah, fuck it, they can die. Irrelevant cunts.
That you're, how did Malady put it again? A god-woken. Yes, that's it. Quite remarkable if it's true. Come now. And some without.
I don't care about any of this, but
You make me sound so merciful.
any future would be better than your past. Thank him for his
I'm
words.
really pleased to learn that my new friend has such great things awaiting him in the future.
And it will be brighter still once he's in your past. I don't care. Time to go. That was quick. Oh, an achievement! We have arrived at Reaper's Coast, I guess.
Here we are. Reaper's Coast.
Tell her you'll buy her a drink.
The hunt, like always. To be
Right,
good
so
is all well and good, but above all,
I don't know.
get to find the master.
Something on Blood Moon Island would be the next missable side quest thing, but I don't think we are on Blood Moon Island, so I'm going to assume that's okay for now, but I may be mistaken, but that's okay. Because that's what saving's for. The next thing to do is to meet the Meister. Or alternatively, we could be the, become the champion of the arena, whichever one comes first, really. We'll probably be in a different stream, though, because it's kind of late now already.
Somewhere further inland, Roost Anlon breathes. All I have.
Alright, cool. Well, we'll explore a little bit. Make another save. A lot of poison around the joint. Wait, what's that over there? What the fuck? That's interesting. The map's always, deceptively bigger than you'd previously anticipate. Maybe I should have traded a few things. Because my inventory's still pretty fucking chock full. But that guy may have not had any coin on him anyway. Unless it's, stock reset. Oh no, I've become smelly. A fucking shark?
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and
I
gills.
like
It
sharks.
turns its dark
So I will
and
help
soulless
it.
eyes. It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to...
No, die here.
Monsters in the water?
Monsters in the water. Monsters in the deep.
In the sea, it should have a little to...
Monsters bigger.
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it...
That's kind of sad. See if I can one-shot it. Yeah. Goodbye, shark. It has a fucking bloodied leg on it. Void twented crimson bee. Okay. Well, someone's gonna have to walk through the poison, which they don't like doing, which I find funny. I can move out the way, everyone, so I can clear the area. I don't know why they don't just walk through it. I can just heal it now. Double-edged sword, really. There's sometimes where you don't want them to walk through shit, and there's sometimes where you do. I wonder if there's anything else I could have done with that shark. I think it was just a... It was just a thing. Oh, is that a headless corpse?
What happened here?
A dead civilian. And he has got a head, he's just kind of buried. Does it tell you how he died? Doubt it. I hear a creature.
That void woken had someone in its claws.
I have found the creatures. That guy looks like he's gonna explode if I kill him. I could really do with some more AoE. Yeah, he's volatile, so he probably will explode, but that sounds funny. The power of Executioner. Very useful. You're on fire, so in theory wouldn't this shit on you? I love pyromancy. Oh, did it spawn another one? It did. Fucking miles away. That's lame. Why you do that? Why do you put them so far away? Source infused. I don't think I like the implications of a source infused fused creature. Do I just wait for them to come to me? They seem dumb. They're just being annoying. It's not like I can escape combat or anything. I mean, they're pretty weak. Sabine can probably just, like, shit on them, to be fair. If I just destroy the volatile one, she'll be fine. I'm sure she'll be absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about. I need to get Executioner on Sabine, to be fair. You don't really have any magic armor, do you? Well, I can... If I sleep you in fire... That sounds mildly useful. Ethan, you're going on an adventure. Barely, but you are. And I probably can't do anything, and I don't care. Yeah, he's just asleep, so he just kind of eats shit. Fuck it. That'll probably maybe be funny. I was correct. It was most beneficial. Now I kind of need to awkwardly wait for this shit to extinguish. Because I want to loot them. Not that they're going to have anything of use, but you know. There was a dialogue thing about one of them having something in their mouths or claws or something. I don't fucking know. I'm assuming that's just how the human died then. He got void woken dift. I never know when to end these streams. Obviously, I've been streaming a bit for over 2 hours, but like I said, whenever I get into it, I really get into it, and I just want to like keep playing, especially because of how big the game is. It makes sense to kind of do as much as possible, as like, well, not really as quick as possible, but you get my drift.
I remember one just like
Oh, a bull.
could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. What happened here?
Disembodied hands. Well, I know what happened here. Sabine will tell us. Let me do it by latest added. And then let's just eat a bunch of fucking raw meat. What does a rabbit paw do? Because obviously it's meant to be like a lucky charm, but I didn't know if I could eat it to get like luck, you know? That'd be funny. I'll eat the shark leg. Got 3000 XP for that, I guess.
You remember a from the dark. You would creep. You hear only.
That probably did something for me. Any other human fleshy bits that I can suck on? Not really. Can't be true. You're really gonna make me go around this way. Oh my, why is he so fucking slow? There we are. Gonna nick all your shit, don't mind me. Literally just stealing from your caravan right in front of you, but there you go. Well, that's why we lockpick. Ooh, that could have been nice to have on the ship. I'm just gonna loot all your friends and then I'll actually talk to you. Another leg I can loot. Sabine, your services are required once again.
You stride. He offers after all.
Alright, let's go speak to the fucking schizo.
White as liquid salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft.
Back!
I'm not a magister, you silly bitch.
Just like the rest of them!
I think anyone, not even a scholar, could tell you she's in shock. I was just gonna say the N-word there. No. I don't think we should comfort her with a hand. She'll probably cut it off.
Those ones I've ever seen.
Her eyes.
I don't know. I don't know. Old Duna's beard.
She flinches at the.
Alright, bye, bitch. Just fucking zooming. Right, let's just. Like I said, I don't really know when to end. Maybe we'll just like go towards the city, or we'll find like a TP waypoint. Oh, hello.
A scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you, hands on hips. He stares at your.
You Ben Mez. Yep, that's just what he said you'd say if I'm righto. Got a message chap called Baron Laveri wants to see you.
Black Bull Tavern, first floor. Wow. Good to know. Should we chat up some chickens? Why is that kid so fucking quick? Why is everyone like Sonic the Hedgehog, dude? What is going on in there? Yeah, why not? Let's speak to some chickens. Little Grimlet. You can usually speak to animals. Does that mean they're not animals and they're humans or something in disguise?
Yes, you look just the type.
Right, one of where? Okay, wait. So some of them are chickens.
I found the culprit. Tell that to Big Marge.
Who the fuck is Big Marge?
Did you hear? No one to not.
Eggy, gone. Oh, Marge.
I don't know who. I don't know where Marge is. I found Marge.
I saw. They were stolen. The babies.
This is unironically Angry Birds.
Horror. Thief. Big as a cow. Big as a house. And many legs. Too. If I showed you, you could bring them back. Map. Show me your map.
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps.
That's where they are.
There's something quite humorous about the idea of a chicken marking a waypoint on your map. Maybe we'll do that at some point. You would like completely not be able to do that though if you didn't have Pet Pal or whatever the perk's called.
Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully.
The older-looking magister notices.
What's up?
What word do you bring?
Ask him what word he seeks.
His face goes pale and his eyes open wide.
I mean, it's literally 5 meters down the road. I mean, you can probably see it from here, honestly. Like,
A harsh wind.
Avoid Woken Cup.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do,
I like how fucking Gareth said this place was like a paradise, and here we are.
He's set to sail and
He nods his head in the.
as long as you stay.
The Magister Crusade. Is this a place I want to be?
The silent monk.
Fucking silent watchers.
The silent monk stitched the expected happened.
Alright, well, I'm sure there's nothing bad gonna happen in here. Should be a TP waypoint at some point. Oh, this is Driftwood. Okay, we're in like the main.
Last time I was here,
The main joint.
wolf right in the tavern. All hell broke loose. Good times.
Oh, friendo got docked. Haha. It's happened several times to be fair. I probably really should turn notifications off when I'm streaming, but that sounds professional and shit. Who's this cunt? Just out of interest. I don't want to get close.
Keep hauling that.
Magister Raymond, eh? I don't really want to start too much right now, honestly. I just want to get like a TP waypoint. There we are. Alright, let's make a hard save, if you will. Oh, it appears I have run out of, saves. That's okay. I can delete this one because I've 100... To my knowledge, I've 100% all of the acts. Like Act 1 even. So that's fine to get rid of. That should also be fine to get rid of. I mean, honestly, like, all of this. As long as I have a single save in Act 1, I can probably get rid of all this. I will keep my tactician save, obviously. It'll be hilarious if I deleted that. We will delete all of these. And what I will do is I can't seem to change the name of that one. So I've got my tactician save. This is the save right at the end of Act 1, so I can reload to maybe clear up any achievements I missed, but I'm like 99.9% sure I haven't. Judging by the achievement guide, I have everything, but who knows. I'll keep it just for shits and giggles. And then that can just be Driftwood. Wait for that to save, and then I won't load, I just want to see it. Already 15 and a quarter hours into the game, and we've just finished Act 1. I may have to do a research to see how long each act is, because imagine if Act 1 was the shortest, but because it's meant to be the big tutorial, learny, fucking lucky act, I'm assuming it's the biggest. And earlier on in the game, it took me a little bit to find my feet, because I spent fucking half a stream just building a character and shit, but yep, that's where we shall end. I'll keep on pause, fuck it. I appreciate everyone watching and commenting, as I usually do. There will probably be a stream tomorrow as well, because I've got that day off. Next week, I'm pretty busy. I have a lot of work, like actual working work to do. And outside of work, I have other things that I have to do, which is kind of time consuming. I've got like a lot of shit to do around the house. I think in one of my recent posts, actually I think my most recent Valorant post I did just because I've been so busy, it's been hard for me to like get clips from Divinity. I also don't know how many funny sections there've been, you know, like now I'm at the end of this stream and I'm reflecting upon it. I think this hasn't been, we've made a lot of progress, but like in terms of achievements and shit and combat, a lot of combat. So maybe that's entertaining for people, but I don't know if we had many funny moments, you know? But they probably are there. But they're just kind of hard to find, and it's not in my memory, so now I have to filter through a 2.5 hour stream almost to try and find funny bits to clip. And it actually is kind of time consuming. It's like you literally have to filter through your whole stream. Just because of like how I speak and shit. Some content creators, when they're flicking through shit, they look for audio peaks, like, because when you laugh, it tends to be loud. So you can look at where the audio peaks at a loud bit and be like, oh, I'm laughing here, clearly there's a funny bit. But because I'm always pretty fucking noisy and never shut the fuck up, my audio is just always just spiked really high. And I don't know, sometimes I say things that maybe they're funny to some people, but I don't immediately see them as funny, and sometimes I have to reflect on them and watch them several times to think, actually, you know, that is clip-worthy. That's just my thought process behind it, but it actually can be time-consuming. It would probably be more useful, voice crack, it'd be more useful to clip it as it happens, but sometimes you either forget or you're in the moment and you just don't really know if it's funny or not. Because sometimes you don't think, oh yeah, this is good, I'll clip it later. There's no way of knowing. But outside of that, that's kind of the main reason why I was just doing Valorant clips, because that was just some leftover clips I kind of had easy access to that I edited. But I guess I will announce, if you will. It's kind of a shit announcement, but like I said, I kind of mentioned it very briefly and vaguely on my recent Valorant post. A little project that I'm cooking up, if you can call it a project. I just like calling it a project because it makes it sound more fancy than it is. But to cut a long story short, I was on the Eminence in Shadow Reddit the other day, and there was a bit of a call to arms, if you will, about people archiving content about the RPG game. It's like a mobile gacha game, basically. But Eminence in Shadow is probably like my favorite anime, or like series. I think it squeaks out the #1 spot. It's very closely followed by like Omniscient Reader, and I don't know what my other ones are, but it's probably the one I hold in the highest of regards. So no, there was a whole drama about it that I won't get into, but basically they wanted people to kind of record and upload cutscenes and dialogues and stories and events of the game for a few reasons. A, just in case something happens to the game, maybe it gets, I don't know, fucking hacked, or it just goes offline, because it will it'll go offline eventually. It's a mobile gacha game. They only keep those alive whilst they're making a shitload of money and profit. The second that stops, they'll just delete it. And that being said, I think there's a bit of doom posting about it, which I don't really want to say, but a lot of people assume that once the game goes offline, they'll just lose access to the story, which is a valid kind of response. But if you look at Sword Art Online Memory Defrag, which is another similar gacha mobile game, that game lost its server many moons ago. But there's a lot of modders and knowledgeable people in the community that are they're able to revive the game. Like, you can still play it. Like, if you join their Discord, you can still play an offline version. Obviously, it doesn't have multiplayer or anything, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But you can still play all the PvE shit. So if that's something you're interested in, you can do, and it still has access to everything. And I reckon, unless it's on like a weird... unless they go out of their way to just completely delete it, they normally just turn the servers off and then just leave the source code alone. So unless they were dickheads and for some reason they just hold the source code hostage, I don't see why a person, either like a modder in the community, or someone knowledgeable if in the community, or even someone wealthy enough in the community who could literally just hire someone to do it, I don't see why they couldn't just find the source code or the files and re-upload like an offline version. It's not super difficult to reverse engineer. Obviously, like if you're by yourself, it kind of is, but if you have like a small team that knows what they're doing, it's really not that hard to get an APK of like an offline version, which would still have access to like all the events and all of the story. But a lot of people, because it's a free game, so I was thinking, well, why do people care? But it's come to my attention, or I'm kind of just assuming that maybe the game isn't available in a lot of areas around the world. Maybe it's only available, I don't know, maybe it's just region locked in some places. I guess it's a relatively big game. I want to say it's about 7 gigs, but I may be mistaken. But maybe I don't know, maybe not everyone has access to a device that can play the game as well, or internet or some shit. But either way, even though the game is active right now, very active, it's doing very well, it's prospering well, and the game's free, there still seems to be a high demand of content on the game, which I found peculiar. So I'm just assuming it's because people don't have access to it. So if people don't have access to it when it's online, I guess even less people will have access to it once it's offline. So yeah, there's been a lot of people requesting that people upload and archive stories and shit. And so I think that's something that I'm going to dabble in, or try. I want to see, because obviously I've never really done that type of content before. I normally just stream for 4 hours, or 2 hours even, sorry, and I just scream and swear like a maniac. But I really like Eminence and Shadow, and there seems to be quite a lot of support for it. I broke my vow of silence on Reddit to kind of comment upon it, because obviously content creation is one of the things I'm most passionate about, and so is the Eminence and Shadow. So it seemed like a worthwhile cause to combine the two together, because I never considered becoming a content creator of it. Hang on one sec. Alright, sorry about that. I have to wrap this up kind of quick, but I'm just kind of rambling. But yeah, I never considered of combining Eminence and Shadow with content creation, even though they're two of my favorite things, because it didn't really work that well. Even though I like the series, I'm not super duper knowledgeable of it. I don't know, maybe my memory just sucks dick. But I've read all of the manga and watched all of the anime, and there's still things I forget, and you know, I'm just not super knowledgeable of it. So it's not like I could kind of, you know, I don't want to make content about it and then potentially be wrong or mistaken or leave things out, because, you know, when people do kind of anime video essays, which has always been something I've been interested in, I just don't think I don't think I'm at the point where I could do that, even though I want to. So maybe I should give it a go, but I don't think my way of talking and conveying information and my way of writing down information would work too well in like a video essay form. Compared to some other people, because there's some really good like anime video essays and just video essays in general out there. But you don't know unless you do it, so maybe I will at some point, or maybe do some sort of fairy thing. But we'll see. That'll have to be at a point where I have more time available, which right now I don't. But one of the main reasons I am busy is what I've been doing after having a small discussion on the Reddit. I have basically I have the game on my PC, and I've just been using my OBS software, and I've been recording the recent New Year's event. The new New Year's event has 7 like story episodes where it's basically just text dialogue that's voiced by characters. But the Eminence and Shadow RPG game is interesting in the fact that it adds quite a lot to the story. And like I said, I don't have much time to explain this, but obviously the light novel came out, which tells you one story. Then the manga came out, but it tells a slightly different story in the fact that it focuses on different aspects. It dives into different things compared to the light novel. And then the anime came out, which is different again. The anime obviously emphasizes the combat a lot, and there's some scenes that differ quite a bit from the manga. Not like a lot to the point where it retcons or completely changes that much, but there's certain bits. I think I may have said it before. In the manga, when Shadow's fight, I don't know why I'm talking a lot about it because people don't care, but it's just an example. When Shadow's fighting, I forget the fucking names now. That's how bad my memory is, honestly. It's crazy. Iris and the elf bitch, which I've also forgotten her name, Beatrice. When Shadow's fighting Iris and Beatrice, in the manga, it's very restricted just to kind of the sound arena of the Bushin Festival. There's like a couple blows exchange. That's really bad. But in the anime, obviously, it goes over the top and it's very action-based. And they're, like, TPing all around the city, destroying whole entire, like, apartment complexes and, like, blowing up everything. And fucking... It's a lot more over the top, you know? So you can kind of see how there's a small disparity. I mean, it's the same for most things, to be fair. Most shows converted from manga to anime, they're always going to, like, Jujutsu Kaisen. In my opinion, Jujutsu Kaisen is one of the few shows where it's better in anime form, because anime depicts violence and conflict better than manga does, because manga is just a stationary image. So unless you have a good imagination, it's hard to really kind of depict that in like, text form, I guess. And because Jujutsu Kaisen relies heavily on their combat, it just synergizes better into an anime form. But Eminence and Shadow has always emphasized the point that the light novel, the manga, and the anime are quite a bit different, to the point where when you consume each individual part of media, you actually gain something from it. It's not like you read the light novel and then you read the manga and they're identical. It's like you read the light novel to gain a bit of information on this, and you read the manga, but the manga doesn't have that piece of information, but it has a different piece of information that adds to your knowledge of the light novel. So it all synergizes well. And that was a very, 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 very long point of saying the game does the same thing. The game has information that isn't found in any of the other three forms of media. Which is why fans are interested in it, because it just adds to the series, and it's why people want it archived and uploaded online, just because the game is the most volatile. It's the most likely to become lost media, to like lose the servers or anything. And then there's actually a few good content creators that are like uploading it, like literally that identical shit, and that's kind of put me off, because it was like, oh, I don't want to be seen as copying people, but at the end of the day, all you're doing is just watching like a cutscene play out and clicking record, so it's not like there's a copyright fucking thing there anyway, you know. But my thought process is that there's two notable content creators that I've been like I've been made aware of. One of them had a bit of drama that I won't really go into, but basically it's become apparent in the community that, you know, having just two people essentially archiving it isn't enough, because shit can happen to the channels and shit can happen to the people, you know. Real life shit may cause them to stop uploading, or something may just happen to their channel, whether it becomes restricted content or paid only content, or it just gets deleted or copyright struck or whatever. So I thought I'd do my due diligence, and I'm gonna try it. It's not like a guaranteed thing, but I'm going to stop uploading it and I'm going to see responses. If people don't like it, if they're not interested in it, or they think it's shit, I will just maybe stop it. Although I am passionate about it, so maybe I will continue anyway. But anyway, what I've done is I have recorded the 7 kind of cutscenes, if you want to call them, or the dialogues in the New Year's event. And once I have all 7 ones like recorded already, I have the files. I just need to edit them slightly just to minimize the amount of time, basically, because obviously there's points where you click start record and end record, but you can kind of trim them a tiny little bit to save a couple seconds. And then I'm just going to put them all in chronological order, and I'm just going to upload it as one big bulky half-an-hour text, essentially, and it's all voiced and it has no commentary, and it's just a way of archiving the event for people that can't access it or just are interested in it, you know. And like I said, I'm not the first person to do this. There's a few that I know of, and I'm sure there's even more people that I don't know of. So I don't want to kind of steal their shit, but it's also not their shit to begin with, because they're just archiving the same way I'm doing, you know, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to do what they're doing. There's not really a way for me to make my own twist on it. It's not like I can add my humor because it hasn't got commentary. I'm literally just going to archive what I can when I can. And it is kind of time consuming, you know, because it does require both monitors on my PC to do it. But all you literally do is you just click on the event, you click auto mode, and you make sure it's voiced, just so it just flicks through itself, and you just click record. But most of the cutscenes, from my experience of doing it yesterday night, they're about 4 to 6 minutes long. But they don't auto go on to the next one. So if you play episode 1, it will stop and it won't play episode 2. So it's not like I can click record overnight, go to sleep, wake up, and it would have recorded everything, then I can just cut it and edit it. It means like every 6 minutes I have to go to my PC, click stop record, rename the file so I don't get confused. So I'll rename it like what the event is and then episode 1, and then I need to click on episode 2, click record, and do it again. So it's slightly hands-off in the fact that it's auto. Like, it auto goes through it, so I don't have to individually click all the dialogue, because that'd be a pain in the ass. But I kind of have to be present, so it's slightly time-consuming. It does use up my free time. And obviously, I need to play the game enough to gain access to the event, so there's a bit of a pressure and a rush to get that content out as quick as possible, especially with new characters. Each new character will have new dialogue, so you'd have to constantly pull and get all the new characters even if you didn't want them, which is something I can't really do unless I start spending a heinous amount of money on the game. So if I wanted to be super duper dedicated to it, I would have to make new accounts constantly. For every new character, make a new account to gain all the new player like benefits, you know, being the honeymoon period of the gacha game, and just keep re-rolling the account again and again and again until I get the new character, to record all the content on that character, and then to basically never use the account again. Or maybe you would, but I'd have to have like a dozen or so accounts that I just keep re-rolling again and again to get all the characters, and I may forget the logins, I have to write all that shit down. But it would be a pain. But it's something I may do just because I can. But no, so at some point in time, I'll edit the New Year's thing, and I'm going to place it on my YouTube, just a half-an-hour video that has all of the event dialogue. And like I said 1,000 times, I can't reiterate enough, I'm not unique in doing it, there's a lot of people doing it, but I just want to see the feedback. If people are thankful for it, they think it's good, or if they think it's shit and they think it's pointless and I shouldn't do it, or they think maybe it's bad but I should do it but I can improve on it. But we'll see. Hopefully people are just happy with me archiving it. So if that's why I say I'm busy, or that's what I'm referring to as the project, or that's what's happening with the YouTube, now you know why, if you're listening, which you probably aren't because who gives a shit. I've just been rambling about irrelevant shit for 15 minutes, but if you just start seeing a bunch of random videos being uploaded on my YouTube without context, it's me kind of just archiving Eminence and Shadow RPG stuff. Just because I thought it'd be cool, and there seems to be a demand for it, and I thought, fuck it, I may as well. Just as, almost as like a side hobby. It sounds kind of cool just archiving shit from one of your favorite series, you know? I probably didn't explain that in the best way, because I'm slightly rushing myself, although you wouldn't think so, from the amount of shit I have to say. But I thought I'd announce it here. Not that anyone's gonna see it or care, but you know, there, it's immortalized on the internet. All right, well I need to go now. I've already thanked everyone. I shall thank you again for sticking with me on this very long journey, and I will speak to you later. Ta-ra.